All right, hi, this is Mrs. Piper again, and we've talked about drawing your images onto the tracing paper and then transferring those images to the watercolor paper using your ebony pencil. So you've traced your ebony pencil onto the back of the tracing paper, and now you've transferred it to the watercolor paper. But at this point, you don't really want to move any further until you have planned out your colors. So what I want each of you to do, even if you've not done this yet, I want you to sketch out a small diagram of your image. Now, this is just a piece of typing paper that I folded in half, and I've got copy paper that you can use. Now you'll notice it's very small, and what I did, I drew my outline of the city, I drew the man and the woman, I drew the stage, I drew the fans, and I needed to figure out what color scheme I was going to use. So I know that I wanted to use a concentric circle, so I drew in my rough draft a concentric circle. So I drew a circle, and then I drew another one surrounding it. Now, and another one further out. Now you'll notice for my rough draft, I am just drawing in the circle by hand. I hope you can see that. But when you get onto your large paper, you're going to use a compass so that it is nice and neat. You don't want a wonky circle in your Aaron Douglas inspired figurative painting because Aaron Douglas was very precise. Now what I did with this image, and you can bring yours to me in the classroom and I will make a copy of it. Because what you want is you want a couple of copies of this exact same image. So I've got several copies of the same image. Okay? And then you want to use colored pencils. Our colored pencils are in the black box over by the sink area. You're going to open it up and you're going to pull out the colors you need. I need a light blue, a medium blue, and a dark blue. I need a light yellow, a medium yellow, and a dark yellow. I need a light green, a medium green, and a dark green. Okay, those are the colors that I'm using so far. And then of course, I need my gray. So I need a light gray, a medium gray, and then a black. Okay, or a very dark gray. So once I have my colors, you don't want very many colors in this composition. You just want to pull out the colors that you need. And then what I did, I'm going to show you close up. What I did was I added color to my composition to try to figure out what color scheme I want. This happens to be the light yellow, the medium yellow, the dark yellow. And I've got the buildings in brown. And if you'll notice, I started with the light yellow, then I moved to the medium, and then the dark. Just like Aaron Douglas, my concentric circles have to get lighter towards the middle. So I did it in yellow and brown, and I like that. That's like a sunrise, and I think those colors are nice. But then I also did a mock-up in blues. Now, if you'll look at this one, I've got a light blue, a medium blue, a darker blue, darker and darker. So this one has blues for the sky, grays in the buildings, and then greens in the trees. So what you have to do is you have to lay out your design, and this is just a really rough draft, right? It's not a lot of detail or anything like that. It's just a rough draft. And I've mocked it up, and now I can use multiple colors to try to see which composition or which color combination I like the most. I might want a warm sky, and then I might use the gray for the buildings. I like the green for the trees because we're in Zilker Park or whatever, so I definitely think I'm going to keep the green. But then what color should the stage be? Should I revert back to the grays, and you're just going to have to figure that out. That's why it'll be helpful to have more than one rough draft from which to choose. So color your rough draft, and then you'll be ready to paint your large composition. Okay? This concludes the part where I'm speaking to you about building a rough draft, sketching a quick mock-up, making a couple of copies of it, and then trying out different color schemes to see which one you like the best. Thank you very much. Once you've done this, you're going to be ready to paint. Thank you for watching.